All right, so this is video number 2 of 3. All right, and we're talking about the results from the JANN Animation Industry Survey. As I said, I'm going to be looking down, so just bear with me. This section is on the key challenges that are, as I'm not going to say our membership, but persons from the community are experiencing. Despite the positive feedback, several recurrent challenges were identified that impact engagement and accessibility. A major concern is communication and onboarding. Some respondents reported difficulty establishing initial contact with JANN, including unanswered inquiries. There is also a lack of clarity around membership structure and benefits, leaving some unsure of how to actively contribute beyond paying dues. This is a valid concern, and we have identified this. We're actually in the process. So as you know, we started a new executive body from the end, let's say from the 1st of February, and we are in the process of revamping some of our procedures, revamping some of the things that we do. So this was something that we had recognized, and we are trying to ensure that that is addressed. Even in the way in which the membership structures, as I said to you before, we're revamping the website, and that's something that is we're hoping by the end of this year, the new website can be launched. And that is something that we're going to be addressing with the new website. How do we onboard persons? So it's a valid concern. Thank you for raising it. Even awareness and consistency were also highlighted as concern. Many respondents indicated that events are often announced too late, sometimes on the same day, making it difficult to participate. Inconsistency in scheduling and maintaining initiatives further affect engagement. Again, this is something that I agree with you wholeheartedly. But in this new executive body, we now have somebody in the role of event planning manager, event planning executive. And we are also, as an executive body, we are lending support to our event planning executive. So various executive members are taking a leadership role in the various events that we're rolling out this year, so as to ensure that planning is done much earlier. So then now the graphics can be completed much earlier and then shared with you quicker, so that persons can plan around these events. We are also, I'll make note of that. I'll mention that a little later because I know it's going to come up in the notes. But what I can say to you is, at the end of this month, June 2026, we're having I just said June at the end of this month. Obviously, I want the month to finish early, right? At the end of this month, May 2026, we'll be having our Teaching Creative Courses Symposium, where we have 6 presentations. So once you're in education, you're teaching a creative course, this is an event for you. If you're curious about how persons are teaching in education, if you're an educator and you want to find out more as to what is happening in other person's classroom, this is definitely an event for you. It's going to be a hybrid event, so face-to-face component will be at UTech, and then we'll have persons can join online as well. All right, continuing with the challenges. Accessibility of programming is another issue. With many activities held on Saturdays, some individuals are unable to attend due to personal or religious commitments. I also fully appreciate this note. So what we've been doing is we've been recording the sessions and trying to make them available to the members. Yes, I did emphasize that. It's available to the members. So if you're not able to attend the event, you still be able to get the information. Once you're a member, you'll get access to that information. In some cases, the recordings are made publicly available. Then we also try to have some events on Sundays. So we have Animation Weekend, which is coming up later in the year. I don't remember the month. And that will be on both Saturday and Sunday. So for those persons who are not able to participate on a Saturday, they'll be able to attend on Sunday. Our networking party is always in the week. Unfortunately, it has to be a face-to-face event, but that is also during the week, so you don't have to worry about it being a Saturday and not being able to participate. All right, I think this is the last note. Yes, this is the last note for key challenges. There are also concerns regarding limited outreach, particularly to tertiary institutions and emerging creatives, as well as perceived lack of collaboration across the industry, with some noting isolated communities or barriers between studies. So yes, this is also 100% true. What we've been doing, so the executive body, in the past, the executive body was a small number of persons, and we've always been volunteers. So it was very difficult to have persons going to like high schools and stuff to try and talk about animation and the opportunities that are in animation. Not that it wasn't being done, but it could have been done more often. I will agree there. What we're doing now is to ask our membership to assist us with reaching out to these different spaces, these different learning institutions. So just recently, we've been in to a school, Central High. We've been to Red Hills Primary. We've been to Arden High School. So we are getting the community, letting persons, emerging creatives, be aware that JANN exists and pointing them in the direction, if animation is what you want to study, there are possibilities here in Jamaica, and you can express yourself using animation. It is possible. So we are working on that as well. So I'm going to end the video here so that we can go into the next video.